Good morning, students. Today lesson Unit 8 Periodic Classification of Elements. Unit 8 Periodic Classification of Elements. Today topic is alloys and amalgam. Alloys and amalgam. What is alloy? An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or of one or more metals with certain non-metallic elements. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals. The properties of alloys are different from those of its components. The properties of alloys are different from those of its components. Example, bronze is a mixture of copper and stannum. Bronze is a mixture of copper and stannum. But property of bronze is different from copper and stannum. Pure gold is too soft to be used. Pure gold is too soft to be used. The addition of small percentage of copper enhances. Enhances means increase its strength and utility. Pure gold is too soft. After the addition of small percentage of copper, the strength of the gold is increased. Next topic, amalgam. What is amalgam? An amalgam is an alloy of mercury with another metal. What is amalgam? An amalgam is an alloy of mercury with another metal. These alloys are formed through metallic bonding with the electrostatic force of attraction between the electrons and the positively charged metal ions. This is called amalgam. Example, silver and tin amalgam is used for dental filling. This is an important point. Silver tin amalgam is used for dental filling. Next, a reason for alloying. Why it is converted into alloy? What are the reasons? First point, to modify appearance and color. After converted into alloy, the appearance and the color is also different. To modify chemical activity. To modify chemical activity, to lower the melting point. Then to increase hardness and tensile strength. To increase resistance to electricity. The reasons for alloying. First point, to modify appearance and color. To modify chemical activity. To lower the melting point. To increase hardness and tensile strength. Last point, to increase resistance to electricity. Next, a method of making alloys. What are the methods? First method, by fusing the metals together. Example, brass is made by melting zinc and copper. Second method, by compressing finely divided metals. By compressing finely divided metals. Example, wood metal. What is wood metal? An alloy of lead 26.7%, tin 13.3%, bismuth 50%, and 10% of cadmium powder is a fusible alloy. What is wood metal? An alloy of lead 26.7%, tin 13.3%, bismuth 50% and 10% of cadmium powder is a fusible alloy. This is called wood metal. What is the use of wood metal? Wood metal is used as low temperature casting metal. It is used in casting. Next, alloys as solid solutions. Alloys can be considered solid solutions in which the metal with a high concentration is a solvent and other metals are solid. This is an important point. Alloys can be considered solid solutions in which the metal with the high concentration is solvent and other metals are solid. Example, brass is a solid solution of zinc and copper. Here in bronze, zinc is a solid, the copper is a solvent. Next, types of alloys. Based on the presence or absence of iron, alloys can be classified into different types. That is, two types: ferrous alloy and non-ferrous alloys. Based on the presence or absence of iron, alloys can be classified into two types: ferrous alloy and non-ferrous alloys. Ferrous alloy contain iron as a major component. In ferrous alloy, iron as a major component. A few examples of ferrous alloys are stainless steel, nickel steel, etc. Example for ferrous alloys: stainless steel, nickel steel. Next, non-ferrous alloys. What is non-ferrous alloys? These alloys do not contain iron as a major component. For example, aluminium alloy, copper alloy, etc. The difference between ferrous and non-ferrous alloys. Ferrous alloy contain iron as a major component. Non-ferrous alloys do not contain iron as a major component. Example for ferrous alloys: stainless steel, nickel steel. Example for non-ferrous alloy: aluminium alloy, copper alloys. Next, example for copper alloys. This is non-ferrous. First, brass. Brass is a mixture of Cu and Zn. Cu and Zn. This mixture is called brass. What are the uses of brass? Making electrical fittings, metal, decorative items and hardware. The mixture of copper and zinc. This is called brass alloy. Uses of brass alloy is electrical fittings, metal, decorative items, hardware. Then bronze. Mixture of Cu and Sn. It is used to making statues, coins, bells and gongs, etc. Mixture of Cu and Sn. This mixture is called bronze. Uses of bronze: to make statues, coins, bells and gongs. Then aluminium alloy. This is a non-ferrous alloy. Duralumin and magnesium. Mixture of aluminium, magnesium, manganese and copper. This mixture is called duralumin. What are the uses of duralumin? To make aircrafts, tools and pressure cookers. Uses of duralumin: to make aircrafts, tools and pressure cookers. Then magnesium. This is a mixture of aluminium and magnesium. Aluminium and magnesium. Mixture of aluminium and magnesium is called magnesium. This is also non-ferrous alloy. Uses of magnesium: aircraft, scientific instruments. To make aircraft and scientific instruments. Last, iron alloy. This is a ferrous alloy. Alloys example stainless steel and nickel steel. The mixture of Fe, C, Ni and Cr, iron, carbon, nickel and chromium. This mixture is called stainless steel. Uses of stainless steel to make utensils, cutlery and make automobile parts. And then nickel steel, the mixture of iron, carbon and nickel. Iron, carbon and nickel. This mixture is called nickel steel. Uses of nickel steel to make cables, aircraft parts and propeller. Nickel steel, mixture of iron, carbon and nickel. Use of nickel steel to make cables, aircraft parts and make propellers. These are the uses of alloys. Thank you, students.